And we're live. I hope you guys, you're not excessively cooked. This has been a relentless week of sell-off. Obviously, I'm down a lot of money like the majority of people, but we are hustling. We are gonna try to make some money. We're gonna be in the trenches. There is no way that there's still no opportunity to make money in the market. This is why we're focusing on perps, and we're still finding some stuff in the meme coin trenches. In this live stream, we're going to show you exactly what we're doing. We're going to do some live trading. We also have a giveaway. Here's Cepryl. Obviously, you should know me already. If you don't, I mean, the links are down in the description. And here's 𝗏𝗏𝗏, who you should probably already know. How you doing, my friend?
Oh, good, oh, good. What about you, bro? How was this these few days? I think it was hard for all of us, right?
I mean, we've been trading together. We've been quite cooked on our spot bags, but we're still trying to make it. By the way, to the people, where is Ran? Where is Chart Hackers? This is my spot, guys. This is my spot, okay? So everybody has like different spots, but if you're not familiar with me, welcome. What's up? So I'm gonna do some live trading with 𝗏𝗏𝗏. We're pretty much doing the same trades. I mean, he's my guy in the Discord that all my private members will already know. So what are we looking at? I have a trade right here that I'm trying to open on Hyperliquid. For some research that I've been doing, to be honest, there was unlocks that have happened already. And I have this line on Bitunix that is pretty much on the liquidation event candle of the 10th of October. That is around $30. 𝗏𝗏𝗏, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the same position. I can share it now. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, I'm looking the chart from bluffing, but I'm doing this operation on Bitfunded. So I'm starting a challenge on Bitfunded. It's something that everyone should do, but we'll talk about that later. So on this chart, I'm using a bluffing chart, not the Bitunix chart as you. So actually, my liquidation candle, let me show it to you, is lower, honestly. But I'm gonna keep the same. I'm gonna keep the same entry. My entry is 30.5. We're trying to long it. I mean, Hyperliquid is one of those tokens that performed the best in this couple of days of disaster, right? Because I think it's mainly for their buyback policies that they have, where they use the fees that they gain from the users to buy back their own tokens, and that's why it has been ranging. Now it lost a bit, so I think it's a potential good long. I always would wait for confirmation also. Let's see if we can catch it in live. It would be amazing to do this trade in live.
Yeah. I want to say hi to some people in the audience. 𝗏𝗏𝗏, my guy, what's up? What's up? Long-term followers on my channel. And people say, is there another channel? Yes, I also have my own personal channel. It's linked down in the comments. Okay. First comment, do I win anything? No. But there is a giveaway ongoing. And by the way, sorry if I keep looking at my screen, but I have this, I'm waiting for my entry right here. So we're gonna just like keep going back and forth between our screens, because obviously I'm putting like, I have an order for like 30 grand. So I need to keep this live. All right. There's a giveaway ongoing. So let's announce it. Obviously, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is also part of the Reef team that is now a sponsor of the Banter channel on my live streams. And we're going to give away, the Reef team is kindly going to give away 2 Solana to one of you guys. So all you gotta do, where do I put this podcast? Okay, we're giving away 2 Solana, as I was saying, and all you gotta do is do this task. So you gotta follow these guys, okay? The Riv channel, me, 𝗏𝗏𝗏, join my free Telegram, and then go on here, and you're gonna be able to find the Telegram for Riv and download the wallet in which they're gonna launch their coin, RivCoin. You post screenshot of proof of everything that you've done. You tag 3 friends in the comments. Good luck. This is now posted. Okay, I'm gonna get to it by the end of the live stream, and we're gonna give away 2 Solana live. Okay, no strings attached, right there. So Hyperliquid is looking quite weak at the moment. I do believe that is going lower because we had when was the last support? Around here, huh? Around 33.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I mean, I don't have like your chart that is like more detailed than mine, but we were also looking at like the liquidity here. Yeah, and it seems like, in my opinion, obviously the week has been like absolutely terrible, but there's a lot of liquidity that we can see here, and I do believe that we're probably in a bear market. I'm not gonna lie, I changed my opinion recently. I quite frankly believe we are in a bear market, but I still believe that we're gonna get some sorts of bounce backs. It's impossible that we just go down in a straight line, even if this is like a full bear market. There's going to be some bounces, and if you're trading in and out on perps, there's still going to be opportunities for you guys to make money. And this is why I also wanted to make this live stream about this, because there's still ways to make money. Okay, don't just be like, oh, my spot backs are so down, blah blah. There's still ways that you can mitigate your losses, that you can perhaps even make some money back. And then if you think that we are in a full bear market, at some point you're going to arrive at a point in which, I don't know, Solana might go down to like $50, and you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to add to my spot backs. So if you think if you're holding stuff that is at a loss, this is my approach. Do I think that it's going to go back higher at some point? If the answer is no, or you're not certain, perhaps just take your loss and move on. Not financial advice, but this is at least what I would do. What do you say, Plex, about this?
I mean, I said, as I said in the start, it has been really tough days. I mean, we were struggling trying to find a bounce back also for BTC. Yeah. Like when we did stop, no? That was what we were saying continuously. When is it gonna stop? When is it gonna bounce back? Even a small bounce back, nothing happened. So it was not an easy week for us. We managed always to make some good trades. Maybe we can share also what we were able to achieve at the start of the week. But overall, be careful with what you're doing right now. The situation is very dangerous. Volatility is crazy, and a lot of things that we can analyze with TA actually don't work. Right? Because we with the TA, we can understand what's the entry, what happened, oh, it's gonna bounce back, it's gonna reach this level. Then news come out, something happens, bullish news come out and the market is bearish, bearish news come out and the market is bullish. So in this period is very dangerous. The only positive thing that I think that also you, Cepryl, share is the fact that in the weekend, usually the news don't affect the market that much. So it should be easier and more calm on the market, and making TA should make more sense during the weekend. So that's why we're comfortable in showing you also what we are doing at the moment. And
yeah, I think that at least we don't have to worry so much about the stock market open and Americans dumping on our backs, which it's freaking crazy. That has been the case for like 5 days in a row. Okay, the US stock market opens. When does it go? 9:30 Eastern, whatever it is, and yeah. Everything starts dumping, and it was somebody on Binance, I think, probably some big institute, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, like this was crazy, and then we also saw some FUD that was quite heavy FUD about the potential of MicroStrategy being delisted by the stocks. I mean, by the Nasdaq. Like there's a lot of things that make us quite bearish. But as I said, we had like a lot of days very red. In my opinion, what I would say, what I'm expecting is some sort of relief bounce in the weekend, and perhaps we keep going lower at some point next week. But again, I don't have a crystal ball. Nobody has a crystal ball. We're just speculating, and we're trying to make some money while the situation obviously like develops. There's also been big wins in the field of meme coins. I want to bring to the stage Casablanca just real quick. What's up, bro?
Yeah, what's up, man? Thanks for having me on.
Bro, I had to get you on because people that watched my live stream that you were invited on Monday on 24/7 Crypto Live, that if you didn't, make sure to check it out. If you go, guys, on my channel and you see the collaborations on top of my homepage, you're gonna be able to find that live stream. Some of the calls that Casablanca did, that obviously Casablanca is one of the researchers on my private group, have been exploding. So why don't you talk a little bit for all the people that weren't tuned in about the Anoncoin ecosystem and how we've been able to print with this one? I'm just bringing the tweet also on the screen.
Yeah, perfect. So I guess first of all, I should talk about what the launchpad actually is. But it's called Anoncoin, and it's currently on Solana. But in the future, it's going to be bridged to Doge, meaning we'll be able to trade Doge with various memes within Doge ecosystem. And it's also focused around privacy, where devs can launch anonymously, but they leave a few tips or clues, let's say, about who they might be. So how many followers they might have and who they're followed by. So if you click on, for example, the Anoncoin token at the top there.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you click on that, yeah, and then it's going to pull up the chart. And if you zoom out, you're going to see actually it hasn't been dumping recently the same as Bitcoin has. It's been holding up and also growing a little bit. Now, this is only with a very small amount of volume. As the traction gathers on the launch pad, more and more volume fees will be collected and be put into the chart. So it's 4 million now, and the all-time high of pump fund was 5.2 billion. The all-time high of bonk was 4 billion. Now, I'm not necessarily proposing this goes to billions and billions. I mean, maybe it does, but I certainly couldn't promise that. But what I can say is for a launchpad gaining momentum, I see 4.59 million as very, very cheap personally. That's what I'm doing with my positioning. Now, if you click on Anonfarther, so you can see some of the gains there that we've been doing. But
so you can go on the dev profile and see all the coins that they've launched, and they launched also this one.
So exactly, they also launched 𝗙𝗲𝗄. Now I'm very interested in this token because they've hinted at this being an AI assistant on the platform. Now, whether the token has utility or not, I'm not sure. But the only other coin that the dev team has launched is this 𝗙𝗲𝗄 token. So I think that we're going to be seeing a 𝗙𝗲𝗄 assistant helping you navigate the platform, to whether it's to ask questions about, oh, what do you think about this ticker? Did this dev deploy anything else? Who do you suspect?
Bro, sorry to stop you for a second. Did you know that 𝗚𝗲𝗪 follows this?
Yeah, so 𝗚𝗲𝗪 is following the dev that created the token.
Yeah.
So the clues at the top there show how many followers
what the hell, yeah,
the deployer has and who they're followed by. I think other tokens on the ecosystem that are worth paying attention to are the older OG ones deployed by big X accounts. For example, Glow, Monco, and there's some others as well, because these are the ones that are more likely to attract longer term investors, because ultimately as you get more, let's say more users, you're going to have a lot of the pump fund crowd come to Anoncoin and be launching all kinds of things. Now that's great for volume for Anoncoin, but actually I think the tickers that you really should be paying attention to is Glow, for example. Now Glow was called very, very cheap and went on to millions very fast. It's come right back down now, but there's a lot of content being made. If you go over to my X account, it's 𝗙𝗲𝗄𝗃, you'll see I've been,
Give him a follow.
yeah, give me a follow if you want some alpha. And for the alpha first, you need to get in the Discord, Cepryl's Discord. We're printing like crazy at a time when the market's
Yeah,
dumping.
and also, there's a Black Friday offer that is still gonna be going on for a few days. I'm not sure when we're stopping this, guys, but there's this massive offer. So the year subscription, okay, that normally, now it was already discounted at 1,200. Normally it's 1,500. You can get it with 899. That's 600 off your year subscription, 1 full year. Okay, so all you gotta do is obviously go to the link to the web page that is down in the description of this video, and then there's a promo code time limited that you can apply, and it's written right there in the landing page. Black Friday 2025 to get the $600 off your yearly subscription. So you might have like 2 or 3 days, depending obviously on when you're watching this video. Join ASAP, because I mean, this is the gains that we have done. Okay, they're not large. We have scorecards for literally everything. Glow was one of the biggest one, 25x. Then we did a variety of like 6, 3x's, blah blah blah. So I mean, this is the place to be. So, 𝗙𝗲𝗄, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say I plan on continuing to print first privately in the Discord. So, yeah, man, there's going to be plenty more calls. I'm locked in every day and paying attention. Something I think also worth mentioning is the catalyst that Dogecoin has coming up, because Elon keeps hinting that X money is coming, meaning everyone on X will be able to have a wallet and send money to one another. Now, he's been a long-time proponent and supporter of Dogecoin, so I think it's not unrealistic to think that Elon will incorporate Doge as a payment option whereby every normie can decide, oh, I want to send this influencer $2, $5. Oh, this would be fun. Why don't I send them some Dogecoin? So I think that that's a huge potential catalyst because he's been shilling Dogecoin and X money, hours apart on his X account. So I think he's trying to tell us something. If you combine that with the fact that the Dogecoin holders who've been holding for years, and basically a lot of them are Dogecoin maxis, they'll be able to buy memes on Dogecoin, and we can front run that by being able to trade it on Solana first before things migrate. I really think this is an ecosystem that you have to pay attention to because I see it as extremely early.
Damn, bro. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. And obviously, I agree with everything we've been discussing thoroughly in the Discord. So people should really be there because I don't think there's any. Do you know any other communities that have been talking about the Anoncoin ecosystem and making gains there? I
haven't seen any, no.
So I'm not just saying because we did it in my. I literally have no idea of any other that did. So 𝗏𝗏, thank you so much. And guys, just a reminder to follow 𝗏𝗏. It's OG 𝗏𝗏 on X. Great guy. Thank you, bro.
Thanks, brother. Great show. Catch you later, guys.
All right. Okay, back to our charts. Are we getting this trade or not?
We're almost there. We're almost there, man.
So as I said, this is like the Bitunix chart. I'm using Bitunix. Everybody knows that. I put the limit order here because there's also the candle of the liquidation event. Might go lower, might go higher. Maybe I don't grab it. But yeah, Plex and I are also using Bitfunded. There is another trading platform that we're doing together. Why don't you explain, bro, what a prop firm is and everything?
Basically, a prop firm is you have the chance to trade without losing all the capital, without losing your own money. How does it work? Yeah. You can buy different packages of accounts. For example, I don't know, with $1,000, if correct me if I'm wrong, $1,000, you can buy a challenge to win an account of 100K. And what happens is that you have 2 challenges that you need to pass. So for these challenges, you have a minimum goal in profit that you have to reach. You have a max drawdown, daily drawdown, like max loss daily, which is I think is 5K on the 100K account. The goal is 8%, so you need to make 8K profit on a 100K account. You need to trade for at least 5 days. This means that you cannot do one trade that will make you win. You need to trade for at least 5 days. So once you do this, you win the first challenge. You pass to the second challenge. It's actually a bit simpler because the profit target instead of 8% is 5%. Once you've done also the second challenge, then you have an account of 100K that you can trade with. Obviously, you can't withdraw 100K. It's not like a gift of 100K.
I wish.
But obviously, man. But the profits that you make out of that are going to be splitted 90% or 80 or 90% to you and 10% to Bitfunded. So I don't personally know other prop firms that are giving away all these profits, like this high margin. So in this kind of situation of the market, if you're a trader or if you're trying to start to trade, I think this is one of the best solutions.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, and the fact is that you pass some challenges and then the money is basically yours for the most part. So yeah, if you guys are interested, let me know. I'm going to be sharing my link. I have a referral link for this. So
there are even smaller accounts. Just it's not like $1,000 minimum. You can even start with smaller accounts and then upgrade. You know?
Guys, for the people that just joined the live stream, we have a giveaway ongoing. We're giving away 2 Solana to 1 lucky winner. Okay, all you gotta do is the things that are on my X profile. So just get on there, and you have until the end of this live stream to win this 2 Solana. Okay, so yeah, best of luck to you. I see there's a lot of people that are already joining the challenge. So yeah, go ahead. And also a reminder for the Black Friday offer. You can just get access with the link that I have in the pinned post on my X profile, and it's also down in the description of this video. Now, my trade, bam, we're below $31. We're very close, bro. We're very close. We're very close. We're buying the fear of Hyperliquid. We want to buy the fear of hyperliquid. And by the way, everything else is quite stable. Bitcoin and Solana are kind of ranging today. Are kind of ranging between this. Solana is 124 to 129. It's kind of like ranging in their area. Why don't we take a look at the Solana chart, bro?
Yeah, yeah, I can share it.
Let's see, guys. We're gonna show you our setup.
So I want to start first of all with showing one of the wins that we had in the Discord group.
Oh fuck yeah!
Earlier this week, this short on Solana was like beautiful short that we were able to get. Then obviously market pumped again, market crashed. We are trying to get another long. The setup is 1 to 424 as an entry, and obviously using volume profile, we are positioning our TPs like where all the big all the big orders. So we want to play it safe. The last TP obviously is the POC of this structure. Let's see if we get it. I mean, as you see, we had a crazy days where it was really unpredictable what was going to happen. Like price reversing in the middle of nothing like this. Like why did it reverse and it went down again? So in the weekend, everything is more calm. You see, we are entering a sort of a range here. And obviously this is in 1 hour. It's a 1 hour chart. But I feel more comfortable sharing live on the weekends what's going on with the market, because manipulation should be a bit more calm in these couple of days. So this is what we are looking out for Solana. Not sure it's gonna happen, but always wait for confirmation, obviously in lower time frames before opening a trade, because it might just go through it.
Yeah, also I want to remind people that we're trading on Bitunix, and there's a massive offer. There's a welcome offer that you can take part of. It's valid for another 3 weeks, and if you deposit 100K, for instance, you get 10K for free. That's literally free money that gets to your account. So you can get access to this. Obviously, just look at the screen, and all the terms and conditions are there. You can get access with the link that I have down in the description of this video. I'm moving my trades, and as I said, I put my money where my mouth is, and you can see that I'm actually using this. I'm about to put 30K in this chart. Hyperliquid, bro. Hyperliquid. Why are we bullish on hyperliquid, bro? Why are we bullish? I mean, obviously we're bullish because just looking at also fundamentals chart, and the unlocks, some selling pressure, market being a bit shit, and waiting for like a relief bounce. But the buyback mechanism that hyperliquid is, it's always been one of the things that have interested us the most. And I don't think that the perps DEX narrative is going away anytime soon. Do you agree?
I fully agree, man. I fully agree. And it's something that I said also in the past live stream. When you have a token and you create an organic demand of the token, or you put in place mechanisms like this where the money that you get gets reinvested in the token, you are able to maintain the value of a coin even in extreme market conditions, right? Because hyperliquid at the end of the day makes commission if people get liquidated or if people win. They always make commission, right? They are middlemen. So the fact that 99% of the commission fees that they get are used mainly to buy back their own token is really, really interesting as a model, and I really like it. And I really like the platform. If you need a DEX perps platform, I think hyperliquid is one of the best in the market right now. I personally don't like very much Aster. I prefer hyperliquid, if I have to be honest. And yeah, I think I'm bullish on it.
We're going down, down.
Let's go.
Down. Oh, man.
80 cents. No, 30 cents far from it.
For your order, yeah. I put it like a little lower just to match that candle. Woof! Also, $30 should be kind of like psychological to maintain, So I don't. Exactly. I mean, I don't think it's gonna go much lower. So
I have a stop loss real close.
Bro, nobody's talking about a bottom. We're talking about a relief bounce and doing a swing trade. I'm quite bearish overall. I'm very bearish. I believe we are in a bear market now. Doesn't mean that you can't make money. We make money with perps almost every day. Obviously, we take some losses. I took some losses on a big Bitcoin trade that I had opened the other day, and it's fine. I mean, you move on. Like, nobody's a perfect trader. Everybody takes losses, but still, we're printing the majority of days. So
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Obviously, put
let us know what you're trading, guys, down in the comments. And also, if you want us to look some charts, we can do some TA live if you guys want. Just give us some good charts. We were also looking at Zcash. Why don't we bring Zcash on the screen?
Yeah, here it is. So I actually shared this this setup a couple of minutes ago, before the live stream, actually, in the Discord, in private Discord. So everyone is getting free signals now. But we are gonna short Zcash because, as Cepryl calls it, we had a McDonald's.
Oh yeah, the McDonald pattern, bro.
This is the McDonald
with a freaking yellow brush.
Exactly. So if you followed on the Discord, obviously you open this, you're in profit at the moment. Let's see if we were right. Let's see if it's gonna be a bearish situation. It's gonna go down. I personally think that we are gonna reach at least TP1, and obviously never be greedy. Take your profits. Profit is profit. Money is money. But potentially we're gonna reach this area down here of TP3. I saw other traders that are in my network that are shorting also, but are shorting even lower. They really think in a crash of Zcash. Honestly, I'm not that pessimistic. I'm bullish on it, on the tech. But yeah, this is Zcash setup. Another free setup for you guys in live. That's great.
Do we send Zcash to zero? Send it to zero.
No, bro, I don't think so, man. Because the tech and the is interesting, right? Like privacy coins. I don't know if it's gonna be the new trend that's going on. Like there is a lot of the trend could be RWAs, privacy coins, even AI agents would have a comeback. I'm not sure, but it has been out there everything. So.
I'm more confident that we're gonna get a comeback of AI agents rather than to see the privacy bubble. The privacy is a bubble. The privacy coins are a bubble to me, and Zcash is not even the best one out there, at least in my opinion. You know, I'm not sure if you've investigated a little the tech or not, but Zcash is basically like optional privacy, and then there's other coins that are like privacy. You can only do that. So this is not even the most bullish one. I'm not that bullish on it long term. I know Ran made a tweet the other day. He says that it's going to $1,000 or something. I don't know. Maybe it will. I don't believe so. I don't believe so, at least in the short term. And also what I've been saying is that the movement of Zcash is kind of like inversely correlated to the one of Bitcoin. Did you see that as well? Like we saw, for instance, the other day when Bitcoin was crashing, like Zcash was pumping, right?
Yeah, we were literally looking at the charts, and it seems like Zcash was doing the opposite of what Bitcoin was doing, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I wasn't that comfortable to open trades based on Zcash based on what Bitcoin was doing, but yeah, there seems to be this correlation, and that's why we are gonna short it, because when something goes too up too fast, it usually comes down. Like also with this market situation, it seems too crazy to happen.
Yeah, bro. I mean, just look at the 4-hour chart. Like, put a 4-hour chart of Zcash in the last month and a half. Like, what the hell, you know?
What the hell?
Like, every time that I saw charts like this, they all went to zero. This reminds me. You remember Griffin last year?
Yeah.
I remember that Griffin had a chart like this. Obviously, it was much lower in market. I mean, still, it was like sub 1 bill, but it went to like 600 million, something like that. And people were like, "Oh, every dip is an opportunity, bro. Every dip is an opportunity. I'm gonna be making so much money." And then it went to
in less than a month. Oh, less than a
month.
In a month, exactly a month, made a 760%. Like
yeah. So no, man. Dude, I don't believe this goes higher. I know maybe Iran is gonna hate me for saying this high street, but I don't think it goes higher. I don't know. We should do, you know, like Ran did a poly market thing with Fefe about Bitcoin going down. I should do a poly market thing with Ran about the price of Zcash. Guys, do you want it? Should we do it? We should do it. I would bet on myself. Damn. All right.
Crazy.
ZTrash is not private. I mean, it's optional privacy. Is that what you want out of life? I want either privacy or fuck all. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. People are spamming GDK. I'm not thinking it's like a spam. Like people are complaining that there's too much spam.
Pull GDK,
bro.
GDK. That was a crazy call.
Let me put it, bro. Like guys, we've been doing. What did we do on my group with this? Like 8x. 8x. Oh yeah, I brought it. Like look at this. Then there was another one because if we went higher from here. We went higher. What's the all-time high? 2.4. 2.4. You know when I called this? 290K. And I remember I was live here on Crypto Banter when it was like 700. So people in my group have been like printing like crazy. And even like my viewers on Crypto Banter, guys, if you follow my call, you will still be really up. You will still be really up. Like a lot. Okay. No, it's not spam, bro. I just told the community, guys, I'm going live because, man, I love the community. So it's not spam, but I do believe that it gets a little excessive sometimes. But I know that they can't contain their excitement because we've been just like going on a freaking rocket launcher, bro. Like everything has been crashing in GDK. You know why GDK is so strong? Because they have buybacks. Okay, it's a casino. It's an online casino that has basically developed this meme coin, and they're putting all the money that they generate with this casino on this chart, and it shows. It shows. They put the money from the casino into the freaking chart. It keeps going higher and higher, and the JITs get shaken out because it keeps getting on new all-time highs every single time. This is huge, guys. This is huge. This is huge. And rumor has it that I have a very similar launch very, very soon. And it's going to be shared in the private Discord. So if you're not in there, I also give ECAs on there. And they actually print. This was the last ECA that I did.
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of ECAs these days because obviously the majority of them are scammed. It's not like 2024. The majority of early CAs are fucking shit. The ones I share, I share like once a month. But they print, they cook. So there's still the Black Friday offer. If you don't join, you probably don't like money. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sure the Plex agrees.
Man, I fully agree, and it's a Black Friday, right? So the fact is that you join the private Discord with the calls and the perps that we share. You make your money back, and it's even discounted now. So like, what's the excuse not to get into it at the moment? Like, it's the right moment to enter. I think.
You know what's also discounted right now? Hyperliquid. Can we feel my order in this live stream so I can be happy? Need money because I'm also back in Dubai soon. We're doing cool stuff, so I need money.
Can't wait to come back.
Yeah, bro. Damn, bro. Plex and Cepryl reunited in Dubai, so it's a big event, guys. Mark your calendar. Big dump coming next week. I believe so. I believe we're going to go lower, but I also believe we'll go higher before going lower. Maybe not so much higher. Maybe like could be like 10% down, up the next couple of days. And then we're still very bearish. I think that both Plex and I have a very, very bearish outlook in the market. There's no way that I believe that Bitcoin goes to a new all-time high this cycle. I think that the top was in. Obviously, it's very easy to say in hindsight, but I mean, think about it. We should have to go like more than 50% up at this point.
Nah, no, makes no sense.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but I do believe that we're gonna get some sort of relief pump because, yeah, I think that 𝗙𝗃 also made a tweet something like every pump that we're gonna get is basically like a liquidity trap to trap you, and I do agree with him. Yeah. But guys, we've been down only for the last 4 days. This is the first day that we're kind of like ranging a little bit. So I do believe that there's an opportunity to go a little higher right now in the market. But yeah, 120K cycle tall. Yeah, I do believe. Yeah. I think that we have confirmation. As soon as like we went below the 50-day EMA and then obviously the death cross, like all that stuff. Yeah, sure. Makes sense now. Obviously, I wish that I sold everything, which I didn't, keeping it real, but still making money right now. Anon Launchpad is the new meta. That's such a bullish meta, bro. I hope that you may be making some of the gains that we've been making.
Fully agree.
Uncooked. We are beyond, yeah. But again, we can still make money, bro. We can still make money. So just take a look at the setups that we're doing, because I think that we might be onto something. Render. Do you like Render, bro?
Not particularly. I think we looked at it in the last live stream. Didn't like that. I didn't check it these days. Let me put it up.
I mean, it's a render GPU kind of project. It was very big in 2023, I think. I think that I was talking about it when I started my YouTube channel in 2023. Check when he did the high. I think it was the end. I think it was end of 2023, beginning of 24. That was like super big. It was like one of the biggest ones. Yeah.
November 23.
Yeah. OGs will remember. I started my channel in October 23, so it was around those days. Man, why would you buy this?
I wouldn't buy it personally. I mean, if you want to buy spot and you really believe in the tech, I bought some stuff in my life, like, because I was fully convinced of the tech, and that could make sense for a trade. I wouldn't open a trade right now on this. It's going really down, and what's this? This could be the next support. This area here, I'm not sure. Also because look at the chart. It went down and it stayed down here, and then had a crazy pump. I don't know. I personally wouldn't trade this. This is my.
This is Ran. No, I'm not Ran, bro. My name is Cepryl. Ran comes back tomorrow or Monday. I don't know the schedule of his shows, but this is my slot. If you tune in on Saturday at 6 p.m. UTC, it's my live stream, right? Ran comes back. Don't worry. Selling my house to put on this pro market, bro. Okay, you can sell your house, but I wouldn't go all in now because I think that we're going lower. Going lower. Maybe just do a small fraction. Just maybe we go a little higher before we go down, but not financial advice.
Sell just the yard, not the house. Like sell a
garage. Do you have a garage? I don't know. Your car. Render average is 650. You're cooked, bro. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry, bro. Sui. I was so bullish on Sui. I caught Sui first at like $1, $1.30. I round tripped a fortune, unfortunately. The chart, I think it's the first time that the Sui chart is really showing a lot of weakness. And it pains me to say it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like a key decision moment as well right now. How do you see it? It seems like we broke a big level of support as well.
Yeah, this was the biggest support that we were hoping to, like, we were hoping that the price started to range inside this box and wouldn't go through it, but it actually went through it really bad. This is a 4-hour chart, so like every candle has a lot of information.
Yeah.
I don't see any more supports on this area. Like, could be this area here, maybe something. As we said earlier, like, we are bearish on the market, right? Well, the only thing that we can look to is some small bounce backs that could be exactly liquidity traps. So I wouldn't buy now. I would maybe start to do some short longs, some scalp longs, finding good entries, not risking a lot with very tight stop losses in this moment. I mean, I did a couple of trades where I tried to get a bounce back from BTC. I'm keeping it real, but I always had very, very tight stop losses, and that was what saved me in these couple of days. But at the end of the day, we are bearish. So what are you gonna do? Long Sui for a couple of maybe cents or something, like with crazy margin and a high leverage? I wouldn't do that personally.
I would not recommend that personally. Obviously, you guys do you. With my money, I wouldn't do it. So Vermilion says no euphoria phase in this bull run. Hi Vermilion, like long time follower as well. no euphoria phase. I mean, if we look back, I mean, unfortunately, the Trump meme coin thing obviously was an euphoria thing at that moment. Then perhaps the first announcement of rate cuts was a euphoria moment. Obviously, it's like shit. Like I'm not gonna say it's as good as a euphoria moment like the one we had in 2021. Obviously, I didn't expect getting anywhere similar to those levels of euphoria. Also because of a much bigger dilution that we have now. There was no pound fund back then, and maybe it was a privilege that we had for everybody that was around in 2021. But man, it's tough. It's really tough. But generally, like, do you think that Bitcoin just goes to a new all-time high after dropping like 50%? Like, to me, it's just highly unlikely at this moment. So we gotta be realistic. We gotta be realistic. We gotta minimize our losses and sell everything I'm still up on. I can't tell you to do that. I can't tell you to sell or buy anything, but just try to mitigate risk as much as you can. Like, ask yourself a question. Is this gonna go back up this cycle? If it doesn't, even if you are at a loss, you can perhaps buy it much lower if you sell now, if you think it goes lower. So ask yourself, would I buy if I enter the market right now? I think, Plex, I think this is a good thing that I ask myself sometimes. Let's say that I'm a tremendous loss right now. I'm like, but I ask myself a question. If I was new to crypto, like new to the market, whatever, and I had this cash on the side, and I see this asset, would I buy it now? The answer is no.
Yeah.
I don't think we should keep it. This is my theory. Like, what do you say?
I fully agree. I think that in these situations here, you need to study, you need to research. There are a lot of projects that you can look into that are building tech, actually. And this is the moment where you should research, you should practice trading. That's why I'm talking about Bitfunded, because it's the perfect place where to practice. Practice trade, don't risk all of your money, don't take
mitigate risk.
Exactly. I would focus mostly on researching, trying to understand what could the next trend be, because it's always about trends. We saw the hype of NFTs years ago. Then we saw the hype of utility projects. Then we saw the hype of AI agents. Then meme coins came.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I think that you're starting to get your order feel like it's so closed.
Let me check. Man, we are 10 cents away. 10 cents away from the filling of the order. Like, so close. Let's see. Let's hope we don't get a stop loss. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, if we got a stop loss here on the first trading live stream that I do, it's gonna be tragical. Right? I hope I don't, but I didn't even need a stop loss here, but I was probably gonna put it like 5% down or something like that.
We keep it real. We keep it real, bro. Like, this is what we do. You win sometimes.
Yeah, we're getting near. And also, a reminder, guys, 2 reminders. First of all, there's a giveaway ongoing. So just go here. We're going to select a winner before the end of the live stream. And also, if you want to trade, you see I'm trading here on Bitunix. There's a massive offer that I have right now. You can get access with the link down in the description. You only have a few weeks left, two weeks and a half, something like that. 3 weeks left. Okay, you get this massive trading bonus. Like, literally, if you deposit 2K, you get $400 free. Free money that you can start trading with. And also, if you're a whale, if you deal with larger quantities of money, 100K, 10K, you get 10% of your money back.
That's crazy.
Like, it's great. It's real. I literally did it with my own money because this is so good. I took advantage of this offer with my own freaking money. So if you're not doing it, bro, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's time limited. So, oh, by the way, bro, like, let's have a laugh at this. Actually, who handles the BTC account? Did you see this? They posted a hurricane or something.
Why?
Did you guys see this? Oh my god! Is this the Bitcoin? Like, is this maybe one of the reasons why I pumped? Because this account is so retarded. Like, what retard is behind? Can I say it on YouTube? I hope I can. Who does this? Who does this? Hurricane season, and obviously it's called the Gulf of America, right? Is this the result? Bro, like, why? And also, do you remember the other day that they posted Bitcoin 40K or something like that?
Yeah, you can find it, I think. It's one of the last tweets.
Oh, they deleted it. They deleted it, I'm sure. They deleted it. But yeah, it's just like ridiculous. I don't know. By the way, Hyperliquid!
Come on.
Plex is about to get his order filled. Show your screen, bro. Wait.
Let me pull it up. Can you see it?
Yeah, bro. So funny.
Look at this. Look at this, bro.
Hyperliquid.
We're almost there.
Bro. Hyperliquid.
And see what happens. Let's try and win this challenge. I mean, we need to win this challenge like in the next week. We're gonna make
just like the movie Pineapple Express. What movie is that? Do you know it?
Never heard about it. Pineapple
Express?
Search it, please.
I mean, it's with what's his name? Seth Rogen. Well, this must be the worst movie ever. And James Franco.
A must movie, bro.
What kind of movie is this? What's the? I mean, it sounds funny. Anyway, back to business. No, it's we missed it. Let's see. Let's see.
No, let's wait. Let's wait.
A must-see movie. You guys watched it? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we should watch Pineapple Express tonight.
Let's do it.
While we watch our Hyperliquid trade. Like, I don't know. Oh man. Let's see how that goes. Bro, isn't it time to select the winner? Should we select the winner?
Yeah, I wanna before selecting the winners, I wanna just talk quickly about like
Oh yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
So let me pull out a bit of Riv material. So I talked about it last time. I'm gonna be really quickly explaining what Rivcoin is.
Wait. People are saying, what's the order on Hype? So Plex put his limit order at 30.50, right? Something like that. I put it at 30.09 because it's the same level of the liquidation of the liquidation event on Bitunix. Which, funny enough, and Plex and I were analyzing the chart earlier. On Binance, the liquidation went up to $21, and you can go on TradingView. You can see it. It went to $21. And on Bitunix it went to to 30. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. It's like crazy. But anyway, go ahead, bro.
I'm looking at it now. So basically, my order on Hype is 30.500, and the price reached 30.566. So if I lost this trade for 6 cents, damn, bro, I'm not gonna be happy about it. Not gonna lie.
Damn, bro. Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro. Okay, let's jump in.
No, don't come with that, bro. I'm fucking pissed, man. If I miss the entry, I'm gonna be pissed. But anyway, we'll go back to it in a minute. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Now, Rivcoin, I'm gonna be really quick about what Rivcoin is. Rivcoin is a asset-backed cryptocurrency. So I'm part of the team. I've been part of the team for the last 2 years, and we've been building something that I never actually saw in the market, because Rivcoin is a cryptocurrency which has asset backing the value of it, the intrinsic value of it, that if you think about it, it reminds you of the gold standard, right? So the money that people put into Rivcoin to buy the coin get closed into a vault, and the vault is a segregated compartment of a fund, of a regulated fund. This money gets invested, and the yield gets redistributed in tokens to the stakers of the coin. So basically, buying the coin and staking the coin will allow you to receive a weekly passive income without doing anything, and always having an intrinsic price of the coin. Another important thing is
you get money back just like that. Freaking free money.
Exactly. And another important thing is the sale of last resort. So if once the token is listed, or for whatever reason, that we can't control as Rift team. We can't control. We don't list, or the market crashes and token market price goes to zero. The vault will allow the token holders to get their money back at the intrinsic value. So you will always be able to see the intrinsic value of the coin, and you know what the worst case is going to be. You will always be able to see it. All the money in the vault is certified by third parties that certify the position in the fund. Constantly, the documents are notarized in blockchain, so there's nothing dodgy hidden behind it. I really love the community that we will be able to build. I mean, yeah, the giveaway is going on, so do it now. And the community has been growing really, really fast. I really big shout out to all the members of the community, to all our team members, to all the ambassadors that have been part of it. We've given away since now more than $14,000 in rewards just to give back to the community. So, I mean, just being part of the Rift team, there's people that have been making money out of it. So if you are not you didn't join the whitelist yet, what are you waiting? Closing the roadmap. So at the moment we are running at the whitelist. The pre-sale is going to be live soon. I can't talk about it at the moment, but we're going to talk about Crypto Banter very soon, about the pre-sale and the pre-sale platform that we have been building to give you the chance to buy really early. And then obviously once the pre-sale is over and the market is in the right conditions, we're going to go to market listing. So make sure you check out the giveaway and you enter our communities and download our wallets and let us know. I see a lot of people participating, huh?
Bro, so many.
That's
so
great.
many. So many. I also recognize some people that are like past winners. So to be honest, we can select like some people that won before, because I remember. And also I wanna, yeah. Guys, make sure to do all of the tasks. Okay, make sure to do all of the tasks. So just gotta you need to tag 3 guys in the comments and put screenshots. That you join my Telegram, Rift's Telegram, that you downloaded the wallet. So it's 3 screenshots. And everything. Okay,
let's also later some probable spam, because I want to see also more people. Let's see, how is this trade going?
Yeah, because people always say, "Oh, you got a verified profile," or yeah, whatever. So we're gonna go deep.
Yeah.
Tonight. Okay, hyperliquid. So the low was 30.57. That I can see from here. We're very close. We're very close. I hope that it's not a reversal here, but yeah. We also showed our setup for Solana. So Solana Plex is looking at 124. Yeah. I mean, I agree with him, to be honest. So yeah, we're gonna see about that. I think the hyperliquid is like all eyes on it for me now. I'm using Forex. By the way, this is like not financial advice. Don't look at what I'm doing necessarily. Don't copy me, please. Like, do your own research and everything. I'm doing Forex leverage here. Sorry. So yeah, let's see. How much leverage are you using on this?
5x.
5, yeah.
And I wanna also let's go back also to check Zcash, because Zcash, I called this before the live started in the private Discord. It's just started. The short just started. I mean, we are already slightly in profit. Let's see if we get to TP1. But this was another call that was basically done live. Because
how long do you think we keep this open? Like usually, because people think, oh, you keep it like 10 minutes. Like, nah, these are more like swings. They're not scalps.
Yeah, I prefer swings. And obviously, at TP1, I start getting my profits. I could even consider a TP1 to get 50% of the position out and then let it run to TP2, take another 50% and let it run to TP3. But if you are, it depends on the market situation, right? If now we start seeing like red candles one after the other, we are extremely bearish, I'm gonna keep it open. I'm not gonna close in TP1. So obviously I put the TPs, but I always trade looking at the graph. I never just forget about it and go to sleep.
Yeah, bro, why don't you talk about the course that we're doing in Discord?
Absolutely. So we started 2 weeks ago a perps trading course inside the private Discord. It's a live course, so basically every Tuesday we have a live call where I explain. I started really from the basics, like from how to read a chart, how to understand the trends, higher highs, lower lows, all of this stuff. The next lesson we're gonna talk about support zones, demand zones, and we are gonna arrive at the end where at the end of the course you have your own setup on TradingView. You will be able to use indicators. I personally don't use a lot of indicators, but you will have the skills to pick some indicators, to know how to read them, and you will have the knowledge of being able to find the right entry for your trades and also the right TP levels. So that's I was waiting to do this course for a long time. Then Cepryl just proposed me this opportunity, so I said, why not? I have, everything is ready, all the material is ready. So we decided to do it exclusively in the private Discord. It's not gonna be
not the only we have right there. There's some like this one that we're doing one lesson every single week, but there's also a full meme coin course that I made myself. I was previously selling it aside from the group. Right now, it's free for everyone that joins the group. So you get a full meme coin course that I was selling for almost $2,000 before. Okay, you get it included as part of your membership. There's no strings attached. You basically just sign up on 𝗏𝗏. And you're gonna get all of the course, all of the modules. You can do them all directly on 𝗏𝗏. This is a game changer. I've recently just done that, so I don't think I had even announced it. Guys, it's courses. You get everything as part of that membership. So there's the Black Friday deal now for just another few days. Just use it because honestly, you get all this value. I also have a course for beginners. There's like I think 5 courses that we have, like all in part of your membership. Like, it's a freaking no-brainer, bro.
Absolutely.
By the way, what's going on here? I won my entry.
No, bro, that's a bad moment. That's a very bad moment, bro.
Oh, that's wait, I'm gonna put. Yeah. Like how do I change the dimension of this? Oh wait.
Exactly. Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what it can happen also because so I had all my TA on bluffing charts, and I was doing it on Bitfunded, which usually uses CoinW or OKX charts. I was lazy. I didn't want to do all my TA again. I wanted to prepare this for the live stream. So it could also be that different charts, you know, different small differences. And we are talking that if we miss this entry, I'm not completely sure that we did, but if we miss this entry, we missed it for what's like
6 cents. You missed it for 6 cents. Me a little more.
6 cents. So anyway, when these things happen, I don't get pissed off because even if it goes to take profit, it means that the idea and the TA that we did was correct. Yeah. We didn't get the entry, was our error. We're gonna learn from the error. Okay, makes sense. But the idea was good. So this is also why I like to practice on prop firms, because I don't need to risk my own money. If I make these mistakes, and even if you make these mistakes, you wanna have your chance to do, oh, let me try and do the TA after that I learned the basics on the course. I'm gonna try. You can literally open an account for peanuts. And if you fail, it's okay. You're not losing your house. You're not losing crazy amount of money. And you can do this for like an unlimited time. So,
well, anyway, eggplant forming. So
eggplant, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, let's select the winner. We're 1 hour, so let's get it. All right.
Let's see.
Okay, let's open the whole thing. Let's open the whole thing, and then we're just gonna scroll.
Scroll. How many people joined?
Like, guys, if you put like comments like this, you're not gonna win because you need to do the tasks.
You need to do the tasks. Is it all there?
Okay, it is after. Like whatever. Like pick it. I scroll. You say stop.
Okay, scroll. Okay, stop. Let's get Alex.
Okay, Alex, you won. Congrats. Oh, he already put his wall. No, he didn't tag friends.
No, he didn't tag friends.
No,
Does he follow us?
you would have won. You didn't put 3 friends. We gotta keep it real. I gave tasks and he didn't do it. I'm sorry, bro. Should we do one that is next to him, up or down?
Okay, go down. He actually did, Alex. Look. Down. Down. He actually did.
Okay. Then yeah, fuck it. He won. Okay.
Yeah.
He follow us. Okay, sorry for the misunderstanding, but yeah. Next time,
Alex, you won. So
Mm.
drop me a message in on X
Yeah,
on my profile.
you already have his wallet, bro. You already have his wallet.
Okay. But anyway, drop me a message. I'm gonna send you the 2 Solana. It has to be a Sol wallet, obviously. So
Yeah, it looks like a Sol wallet.
yeah, make sure that's the correct address. And the team is gonna send it to you in the next days or as soon as possible, because it's Saturday and Sunday here now. So you might get it on Monday or you might get it tomorrow. But don't worry, you're gonna get it, and you can write to me personally on X.
Yeah, bro. I also wanted to conclude before we conclude the live stream. I also want to give like a shout out to the Army fam. Like this chart is obviously like freaking nuked right now, but the team has been really grinding hard to just like trying to fix it. Obviously, there's like a lot of selling pressure with the market being like this, but I really want to. I don't know if it's gonna go to new all-time highs or not, but I really appreciate the work that these guys have been putting on. And also, this was another successful call that I did in the Discord. So Charlie, I see also like Charlie down in the comments. This has been sent. Like, look, I said it was gonna send, and it did. So this went 2x from my call in a completely red market. This went out when the market was absolutely shit and started nuking. And I still managed to do a 2x on this. Like, you remember, you were here with me last week, and I said, "This is a dog on base. It looks good." So it pumped.
I said we love dogs. We love bulls, and now I'm starting to love donkeys, bro.
Facts, bro. So it went to 660K. It corrected. It's back in the range. So we're going to see if it goes to a new all-time high. But to me, it's looking good. I took out my initial investment at that pump. We're going to see where my moonback goes. Obviously, manage your risks. Take your profits, especially when the market is so trash. So, yeah, that's pretty much the things that I have on my watch list. And GDK, obviously, we talked about it. Army, I hope we're going to get a reversal because they deserve it. Like, there's so much grind in this community. Like, it really needs to get back. And that's pretty much everything that is on my radar. Oh, SYNAPZ also went very up high from my call. I called it at 500K. It went to 1.2 million. So that was also standard that I called last week on this live stream. So 2 calls that I called on last Saturday show, and they both went 2x. Okay, and GDK went 8x from my call. So big printing. Anoncoin, Casablanca brought all the printers. Plex brought all these games on perps. We're doing freaking a course live every Tuesday. A new course lesson drops. We're doing multiple VCs a week in the Discord now. There's already another 4 courses that I made myself in the Discord. So 5 courses in the Discord. You get everything for the Black Friday offer. If you don't join, again, you probably don't like money. So join now. All details.
Let me add something on this point, Sep, because if the people just listen to your calls on the last Saturday live stream, they could have made the money to get the private Discord. So like the calls keep coming. We continue to print. So you're gonna make your money back. That's the point. That's what has always been happening.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, like, thank you for being here with me once again. And guys, thank you so much for watching and spending some of your Saturday with us. We will see you on the next one. Ciao.
Bye, guys.